All right, guys, welcome back again to the channel. Back with some latest stories making it round to us at this moment. I have some good news and some bad news. And the good news is that Desas will not be staying for an extended period on the sideline because the coach of his side, Rangers Football Club, in the person of Russell Martins, has come out to give an update over the weekend where he said that Desas won't be out as initially feared, that the injury is not as bad as it looked when it happened mid last week. And he's saying that there's a possibility that Desas might even make an appearance tonight in their UEFA Champions League playoff first leg against Rafael Onyedika's Club Brugge. It's tonight, 8 p.m. At the Rangers Football Club home stadium. And then after that, they have a return leg probably coming up next week, in the midweek, uh, to decide who's going to qualify for the group stages of the Champions League. So a huge clash tonight between both of these clubs who have Nigerian players, playing in their teams. But the most important thing is that this is definitely a huge boost for Chelle, especially when you think about the fact that a lot of countries have started bringing out their preliminary squad list for the World Cup qualifying rounds coming up next month. We've seen European countries and even American countries. Uh, Brazil, we saw Ancelotti bringing out the list where he left out Vinicius Junior because he felt he wanted to give him some rest and all of that. And then Argentina has also brought out their own. I think they are leaving out Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. So little by little, we'll start to see different countries bring out their squad list because I mean it's very close. Today is like 19th or so, and then the World Cup qualifying series is like first week of September, which is very close. So I'm sure Coach Eriksha is also going to be pondering right now about the list. The people that he's going to include in his preliminary list, and then uh, make that known to NFF and then release it. So it can be further chopped down into 23-24 man squad. But as it stands right now, this is the statement from the Rangers Football Club's manager, Russell Martins, concerning Siridesa's injury update. He said, uh, serious injury is not as bad as first feared. Tomorrow will be too early, but we are really hopeful he can be involved on Tuesday. Everyone feared the worst the way he went off in midweek, but it was a small issue and nowhere near as big as it could have been. He's a bit sore and stiff still, but everyone has worked really hard to give him the chance to be fit for Tuesday. So that is what the coach has said. So the medical team, they are working every hour on the hour trying to make him fit for tonight's game because it's very important for them. They need to qualify into the Champions League to back that huge amount of money that they are going to get, and also try and see if they can qualify off the group stage. It's going to be difficult, but at least they want to qualify first and see how far that they can go. But I'm talking about boost to the national team as well. There's also Zaidu Sanusi who made his first start of the season with an assist, as he helped Porto start their season in a very interesting manner over the weekend. They actually played the game yesterday against Gil Sivante and won that game 2 goals to 0. Sanusi played that game. Coming in, you actually started the game. Played for the whole of the 90 minutes. Had two important tackles. Created one assist and capped off a really good return to the team. So this is really nice. Of course, we have Bruno Nyemichi. We have a couple of other guys, but I mean, Sanusi is someone that we can rely on for his quality. I mean, we've seen him play for the national team a couple of times before he had that long-term injury that kept him out for I think up to a year. But he's back, and it's good to see that he's also staking his claim, as to who gets called up next month. But moving away, guys, into the one that is the bad news. Of course, it has to do with Ademola Lookman's saga that is continuing to get from bad to worse. And right now, there's been a report that's circulating. Even Fabrizio Romanov has posted it, and it's saying that Inter Milan has withdrawn their offer from Atalanta about buying Ademola Lookman. They are no longer interested, and in fact, the next 24 hours, they plan to meet with Ademola Lookman's agent and tell him that, listen, we don't want to sign your player again. We have other serious issues, but it's not an attacking issue. We have defensive issues, we have midfield issue, but we don't, you know, want to buy a striker anymore. That's what it is. So that's what the talks between Lukman's agent and the club is expected to review. And this is definitely bad news. We know how much Ademola Lookman wanted to join Inter Milan when the deal was really hot. All of those moves that he made, even though you might think of it as a bit extreme, but he really wanted to make that move, and the club frustrated him. They made sure that it didn't work out for him. And right now, Inter Milan has pulled out of that deal. And this means that, we at the end of the day, Ademola Lookman might still remain with Atalanta. And you want to even think about it. How is it even possible that if he remains at the club, he's going to play football from now till like January? I don't think that's possible because of everything that has happened. It's almost unlikely for it to happen that Ademola Lookman stays and still gets some playing time, with the club after everything that has happened. But we'll never say never. I mean, there's still a couple of days, until the transfer window closes, and we still have, a couple of clubs in the EPL, the Aston Villa, Arsenal, but Arsenal is a little bit not very serious like Aston Villa. We also have Tottenham, who I don't think they will even want to go through again. If they land a very cheesy, then obviously Lukman will not uh, be someone of interest to them. But it's still very possible that Aston Villa might get to, you know, reach an agreement with Ademola Lookman, even if it's on loan, for him to come to the club and then play football instead of staying at Atlanta and not playing football for at least till January when the transfer window opens again. But we'll see what happens, guys. That's the updates for now. Take care. Stay tuned to the channel.
Yes, guys, I do train every day, 2 or 3 sessions a day. One session is always on the pitch, football, soccer, and 1 or 2 sessions fitness, upper body, lower body, in the gym or outdoor calisthenics.
Guten Morgen, Leute. Auf zum Training. Koffer sind gepackt. Nach dem Training geht sofort in die Heimat nach Düsseldorf. Wir sehen uns alle morgen 15 Uhr. Calisthenics Park. Ich freue mich auf euch.